EA Sports just gave you an interesting opportunity to earn 1 million coins in Madden 24, but is it possible? Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. In this one, we're going to be talking about a new objective EA put in the game and give you guys some general tips and tricks to potentially knock this out and claim 1 million coins. Now, really quickly, hold your horses. As you can see on the screen, Anthony Richardson's line over on Underdog Fantasy has been set to 0.5 total yards, and boys, that game is kicking off soon. So if you want access to that line, which is absolutely free, like he's guaranteed to get at least 1 yard in the game today, I will leave the link to Underdog Fantasy down below in the description. They're an app where you can make higher or lower player picks, and that offer is one you might not want to miss out on. So if you want to check it out, again, it's linked in the description. And of course, use my promo code SWIFT as you're signing up to support my YouTube channel. Alrighty, boys, let's take a look at the mission that I referenced at the start of the video. We're going to go to the live events tab. We're going to go on over to the comp field pass, and as you guys will see over in the objectives, if we scroll to the right, we go to milestones. EA Sports put a nice little Easter egg in here. So yeah, all the way on over here in the milestones tab, when we scroll all the way down to the bottom, you guys will see if you win 25 games in a row in MUT Champions, you get 1 million coins. Now I know there's actually a lot to unpack right here. Let's talk about it, because there's a couple interesting details that aren't really said by EA Sports and could make this mission honestly fairly easy if you think about it. Now, the most important thing that is not stated in this mission is whether it has to be done in one weekend or not. As you can see, it just says win 25 games in a row in MUT Champions. So theoretically, what you could do is if you wanted to go through, could you maybe win like 6 games one week, 6 games the next week, and then just win 5 to 6 games each week until you get to 25? Because if you guys didn't know, when you're playing MUT Champions, it is significantly, and I mean significantly easier to win like your first 10 games you play online. Once you play more than 10 games, EA starts to match you up with much more difficult opponents, and it becomes a lot harder to win. So could you go through, maybe win 5 games one week, win 7 games the next week, and then eventually get this done in like 3 weeks? I don't know. They don't say anything about it, and I'm hoping someone watches this video or someone on Twitter. I know someone on Twitter definitely will try that out, so I'll keep you posted as to whether or not that works. As you guys can see, I've already taken my first L. I'm 4-1. I was actually gonna maybe try out this strategy, although I don't know that it's super worth it because you're really eliminating the potential to get a lot of CP. Like, would you rather go through, win like 17 games, go say 17-8, and allow yourself to get a lot more CP, or try this method, and if you screw up this method in like week 2 or week 3 after going 6-0, 6-0, and then you lose one in the 3rd week, that would really suck. But that is an interesting tactic you can try, and I'm hoping that someone watching this video gives it a shot, because for like the above average players like I am, obviously I'm not an elite player, but if you're just like an above average player, I think that's doable. Now obviously if you're a super elite Madden player, there's a chance you can go through and win 25 in a row. I know it's really difficult, and honestly not too many people watching this video, probably no one watching this video to be honest, is gonna go 25-0. It's pretty fun they added it though, and honestly it's definitely an exciting little feature they threw in the game. So that's a sneaky little new thing that EA Sports put in the game. Now also, I just want to say, if you guys want to make your MUT Champions games a little bit easier, here are 2 other tips I want to give you. Number 1, if you're struggling with lag and you're struggling with it due to crossplay, I've heard some people say that they've been really laggy when they play against PC players. What you can do is you can actually go to the main menu of Madden 24, so back out to Madden Ultimate Team, and I'll show you how to turn that off. Now, do I think this is worth turning off? I mean, it's kind of up to you. As you guys can see, when you're on the settings, if you just click R1 one time, you'll be able to toggle this crossplay on or off. For me personally, honestly, I don't find that I have too much lag playing against PC players, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna throw a shot at PC players right now. I feel like they are worse at playing the game than the console guys. So not to throw shade to the PC guys, because I know there's a lot that watch my videos, but I just feel like in general, maybe not to you watching this video if you're a PC player, but just the general PC performance and how good the people are on PC, it feels like they're worse. So honestly, I feel like I'm able to get some not relatively easy wins, but the wins come a little bit easier when I'm playing against guys on PC. Now, obviously, if you're watching this video and you're like, well, I just have so much lag whenever I get matched up with a PC guy, well, then of course you can just turn off crossplay by clicking that one button, go to settings, and then just flick that over once and you'll turn off crossplay. But for me personally, I'm actually going to keep crossplay turned on. I know a lot of people are turning it off, so I'm kind of hoping that I get lucky and like match up with some not so good PC players. And now that there's so many people turning it off, all the good players are turning it off, I'm hoping, you know what, maybe I can take advantage and I can be the best player that's like matching up with these PC guys. And if that's the case, it could be easy dubs. But the thing is, you do really run the risk a little bit more of a DC happening. A DC, if you didn't know, is basically like a desync where you get into a game and then you automatically get lagged out and sometimes take the loss, that would really screw you over, because if the 25 wins have to happen in a row and you get DC'd, that would really suck. So if you're like insanely good at the game, I would probably turn off crossplay. If you're not like crazy good, and realistically, you're probably not going to win 25 games in a row. Like for me personally, I'm probably not going to win 25 games in a row, just being honest. I'm going to keep crossplay on because I feel like it gives me some easier wins and allows me to rack up my stats a little bit easier sometimes. Now also, one other tip I want to give you when it comes to playing MUT Champions is a low-key, if you queue up for games at night, like super late at night, I'm actually recording this video at night right now. If you queue up for games late at night, I feel like you get harder matchups. Honestly, I'm a big fan of playing Madden at night. I find it really fun just to kind of play before bed, chill out, listen to some music. But if I was going through and trying to optimize to try and win 25 games, I probably wouldn't queue up at night. I would queue up during the day. I feel like there's a lot more worse players that play during the day, and at night it just feels like a lot of the time there's a lot of good players and a lot of sweats. I rarely feel like I get a super easy matchup when I queue up at night. So if you're looking to make your games a little bit easier, I would play during the day and I would turn on crossplay. If you're super good at Madden though, I would actually turn off crossplay to make sure you just have the best connectivity possible, because if you're insane, all that really matters is having a good connection. If you have a good connection, you can trust that your scheme is going to be better than the other players. You can trust that your stick skill is going to be better than the other players. So if you're insane, I would turn off crossplay. If you're not, I would probably keep it on because you can get some easier matchups. But I'm curious what you guys think of this new mission. I think it's pretty sick, and I think it's going to be really awesome to like pop in some people's streams when they are at like 23 or 24 wins and go in for those final 2 or 3 wins. I also really hope though that EA Sports does more of this. Like, can we get some missions for like 22 wins, 20 wins, 21 wins? I think that'd be kind of a fun way of low-key bringing back weekend league rewards. If you guys didn't know, weekend league rewards back in the day were for like 17 wins, 18 wins, 19 wins, or however many wins you got, there was an associated pack or reward. For guys that are around my level of skill in Madden, where if we play all 25 games, we'll probably be able to get to 17. Like if I'm on it, I can get to 17. I can maybe get to 20. Back in the day, like Madden 20, Madden 21, I was getting to like 22 wins, and I think I finished like 35th in the world in weekend league, which is crazy. That was awesome. I don't think I'm as good now, but yeah, it would be cool if they add in some more missions, because honestly, this got some insanely positive feedback from the community, myself included. It was awesome. When I saw it, I was like, damn, this is super sick. And honestly, probably not that many people will even end up getting 25, but it was just so exciting, and it was like, damn, I want to play MUT Champions. I want to try for this. So I hope they add some more objectives that are below this, and I think when they see how many people are playing weekend league, I keep on calling it weekend league, it's MUT Champions. When they see how many people are playing MUT Champions and the results of this change on their like data and their like user base, I think they might add more missions in the future. Let's hope though, because this was a good change. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. It is the best way to support my YouTube channel. And if you've been watching my videos for maybe the past couple of days, you're enjoying the Madden 24 content, over half the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. Actually, why am I saying that? I hate when YouTubers say over half the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. No, if you like the content, hit that sub button. I make Madden 24 videos. If you don't want to be subscribed, that's totally up to you, but it's an awesome and free way to support my YouTube channel. I'd obviously greatly appreciate it. If you don't want to, all good though, my boy. If you want to check out another video, here is one that I posted yesterday talking about actually the competitive field pass and talking about the quickest way to get George Pickens. So if you want to check that out, that shows the best missions to focus on, the best game modes to play, and exactly what you need to do to get George Pickens and how long it's going to take as well. So check that out, and I'm out, boys. Have a wonderful start to your weekend. Peace.